this video, we're talking about a number that will help you make smart decisions about growing your team, your turnover to employee ratio. This simple calculation will help you know exactly when it's time to hire and how productive your team really is. Your turnover to employee ratio tells you how much money your business generates compared to what you spend on wages. Let's make this super simple. If your business turned over $50,000 per year and you spend $20,000 on wages, your ratio is 2.5 to 1. That's 50,000 divided by 20,000 and that equals 2.5. It means that every £100 you spend on wages, you generate £250 in turnover. Now, different industries have different ideal ratios. Service-based businesses tend to aim for 3 to 1, and manufacturing and hospitality typically aim for 6 to 1. Depending on the structure of your business, you can also calculate this with your whole business, your individual team members, your different departments, and your full-time versus part-time staff. This number helps you know exactly when you can afford to hire, understand if your team is productive, plan for growth, make confident staffing decisions. Let me show you why this matters. If you know each £100 wages generates £400 in turnover, you can confidently hire somebody at $20,000 knowing they need to help generate $80,000 in turnover to maintain your ratio. This connects directly to your extended break-even point and your business buffer, which I've covered in both in different videos. Here's where people often get stuck. 1. Not including all wages costs like taxes and benefits. 2. Forgetting that ratios change as business grows. 3. Not planning for training time when hiring. To calculate your ratio, get your annual turnover figures and then add up all the wage costs. So your salaries, your employer's national insurance and your employer's pension, any benefits you give your team, and the training costs, including in taking someone on. Divide your turnover by this wages cost. For example, £100,000 turnover divided by £25,000 wages is a 1 to 4 ratio. Now let's see this in action. So before, a business owner with £100,000 turnover, they've got one employee at $25,000 with a ratio of 4.1, but they're struggling with workload because their team feels in over capacity and they're afraid to hire. After understanding this ratio, the same business 6 months later has added £80,000 turnover. They've hired a new person at $25,000 and they still have a healthy 3.6 1 to 1 ratio, and they can grow confidently and he has a better work-life balance. Now, setting up your own tracking system, all you need to do is create a simple spreadsheet. Column A, put in the month. Column B, turnover. Column C, total wages cost. Column D is a ratio, which is B divided by C. And then put in column E notes for staff changes, etc. So you can remember. Now, planning for growth. 1. Talk to your accountant about what an ideal ratio for your business is. 2. Calculate how much new turnover you need before hiring. 3. Track monthly changes. 4. Plan ahead for training time and seasonal changes and business growth. Now remember, different roles might have different ratios, and ratios often decrease when you hire non-productive staff such as admin, and update your business buffer when hiring a new team member. Now you know how to use this ratio to make smart hiring decisions. In your download pack, you'll find your ratio calculator spreadsheet.